Asked to find the curved surface area of a frustum of a cone. So the first thing we'll do, curved surface area is always pi RL, where L is the slant height. So we need to complete the cone. So this is the slant height of the big, because this one is the big cone L. Y, let's call here X. This is S. So this should be L minus X. So this should be L minus X. So because here is this X, so L minus X, right? So I'm saying that the curved surface area of the frustum is pi RL minus pi R, because I told you the big one, the slant height is L, the small one, the radius of the big one is R. So minus pi R L minus X. So that's it. So remember, we are not giving L and X, we are just giving D, which is runs perpendicular from this to this. So we need to write an expression for this and this, meaning we need to replace it with something given, which is R and D. So from this is similar. Okay, let's level. Assuming here, from here to here, this is a perfect. This is also D by observation. You see that since the total is R, here is small r, from here to here is small r, y from here to here is now big R minus small r. That's by observation, because total is big R. So we'll form a right angle triangle. So we're going to compare this small triangle with the big one. Let's complete this. Let's call A, B, C, D, E, and F. So we have three similar triangles here. So triangle A, I'm going to compare, I'm saying that triangle A, that's the big one, A, C, E, is similar to triangle this middle one, which is triangle F, D, E. So which implies that, remember, we are looking for curved surface, so we use slant height, which is L over X, because this corresponds to this, the big one corresponds to this, over what's the radius of the big one, R, over what's the radius of that's this one here, this big one corresponds to this, which is R minus R, which implies that, remember, our main aim is to find L, because we are not given, so L is now Rx over L minus R. So this is now the slant height of the big cone. So in case if you ask to find the slant height of the big cone, so that we are done with that. So again, that triangle, I'm comparing this one now with the middle, so this will compare the two. So I'm comparing it with this. So triangle A, B, F is similar to triangle F, T, E. Therefore, see the slant height of this one, so we have L minus X over what the slant height of this x equals small r over, see it, this is the small r over that, which is r minus r, which implies making L minus x the subject of formula, which is now Rx over R minus R. So this is now the slant height of small cone. So in case if you're asked to find it. So we now substitute the values here. Therefore our curved surface area is now pi r. L is now Rx over R minus R. Minus pi r small Rx, that's small Rx R minus R. So you notice they have common term. They have x over, so they have x over R, so we'll factor that. So we have this pi x over R minus R. So remaining R squared minus R squared. Yes, because they have x over R, so we'll factor it. And this difference of 2 square, do you remember? So we are left with pi x R plus R, because this is R minus R times R plus R. So that's our curved surface area of the frustum. But remember, we are given D, small r and big R, so we need to bring in D. So from our Pythagorean theorem, look at it for this triangle. So we can replace S in terms of D and R. So we see that from Pythagorean theorem, our curved surface area is now P. We need to replace this. So we write X is now square root. You get what I'm saying? From Pythagorean theorem, square of this is equals to the sum of square of this and this. So which is now D squared, square root D squared plus R minus R all squared. Remember, they must be in square root times R plus R. So that's the expression for the curved surface area of a frustum. So let's solve question. We're asked to calculate the curved surface area of the figure. So this is a frustum, and I told you the curved surface area is just pi R plus R times this squared plus R minus R all squared. So that's the formula. So we just substitute. Remember, here is D, this is big R, and Y, this is small r. So big R is 6, small r is 3. So we have pi 6 plus 3 times 12 squared plus 6 minus 3 all squared. And this is 9 pi square root. 6 minus 3 is 3. 3 squared is 9, so we have 144 plus 9. So this should be 9 pi square root of 1. Okay, I can decide to factor 9. So 9, let's factor 9. Bring out 9. 9 in this is 154 is 6 plus 1. Do you get? I decided to factor 9. 9 in this is 16. So check it. So we have square root of 9 is 3. So 3 times 9 is 27. 27 pi square root of 17. So that's our answer.